In this video, I want to go over some things with the housing market that I don't think I feel enough people are talking about, but they should be. And whether you're bullish or bearish on the house market, it's important to have an objective view to look at the pros and the cons, the bull side, the bear side. So I'm going to share some things with you today that may lead you to be more cautious than you have been. Be sure to watch this till the end. So one of the biggest things that I hear from people is there's too low of supply. The housing market won't go down because the supply is too low, which is a valid point. It's something to be looked at and considered because supply and demand definitely matter. And if you don't have enough supply to meet the demand, obviously that holds prices up. So right now there are 719,000 houses for sale. That is pretty low, traditionally speaking. Now, something else to look at. The number of vacant homes, which is sitting at almost 14 million right now. So here's something important to consider. If, say, only 5% of those homes get put up for sale, well, we just had a doubling in our supply. Now, what are vacant homes doing? They're just bleeding money for whoever holds them, whether it be mom and pop investors with their second home, third home, a rental unit that they're not able to get out, investors just sitting on properties. These are vacant homes not making any money that are just costing people money. So it's not crazy to think that a percentage of these will come on to the market. Like I said, if 5% comes on, all of a sudden we have a doubling of housing supply. Now, if 10% were to come on, you know what that would mean? That would mean we would be back to 2008, 2009 levels of houses for sale on the market. Now you're probably thinking, well, they can just rent them out. There's still a lot of rent demand. Fair point. Let me show you something else. We're going to look at Dallas, Texas. This is a good proxy for some major metro areas. Now, thanks to Reventure Consulting for this data. Now, look at the data here. Let me show you something. Going all the way back, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look how close the orange and the blue lines are. What are those? Orange is buying, the average monthly price when you're buying a home, your mortgage payment, and the blue is the rental payment. Look how close they are until we get to right here. Look at that gap that has happened. So in Dallas, Texas, for instance, it is extremely more expensive to buy a home, make a mortgage payment than a rental payment. This is not uncommon in the country at all. So sure, right now the supply is relative to the demand and it is low enough. But if some of those vacant homes start going up for sale, that's going to have a big effect on that supply narrative. And it makes even more sense when you couple in that renting is so much cheaper than buying, which disincentivizes people from renting out their house, making selling a better option.